Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is your boy Dino Hype coming back to you guys with a brand new video, and I hope you guys are having a great day so far. In today's video, guys, gonna be seeing is we're gonna be basically covering information that has to do with Call of Duty 2020. Now, you're probably saying, what the hell? We haven't even had COD 2019 out yet. Yes, I know it's a little bit far-fetched for me to already be discussing Call of Duty 2020 information, but this was leaked out onto an article on Gamingstore.com. And I went ahead and read a little bit into the article. Not too much. I went ahead and waited till I could read the entire thing in a video. So that's what we're going to be doing in today's video. So if you guys are going to enjoy the video, do not forget to hit that like button. It's always much appreciated if you do so. And also, if you guys are brand new to the channel, do not forget to hit that subscribe button and turn that notification bell on before you guys click off the video. So basically what we're going to be doing is there is an article that I have for you guys with all the information for COD 2020. We're going to be discussing that stuff. Now, I have information for COD 2019 as well. I'm going to be saving that for another video, so stay tuned for that. There will be a couple of more videos, probably either throughout the week or in the near future, so stay tuned for those. But we're going to go ahead and get straight into it, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into the information. Now, if you guys want to head down into the description, there will be a link down there where it says info. It'll basically take you guys over to Gamingstore.com, and it'll have the article here that says Call of Duty 2020 to be set in Vietnam or Pacific Front. Now, I believe a bunch of Call of Duty content creators and even people that are intrigued by the Call of Duty information have been posting on Twitter and Instagram and a lot of other websites basically where they're saying that Vietnam or the Pacific Front of Japan, Asia, all that is going to be the theme of the Call of Duty in 2020. Now, you're probably thinking, like I said in the intro, can we at least just get Call of Duty 2019 out? All we know so far is it's Modern Warfare 4, a continuation of the Modern Warfare series, and then Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is possibly going to be a second game brought in with the game. So why are we already discussing 2020 Call of Duty? Well, I don't know, but we're going to go ahead and let's just read on with the article to see if it's actually anything interesting. Maybe it's fake news. We'll just see. But it says here, Gaming Intel has received exclusive information that Call of Duty 2020 set to be developed by Sledgehammer Games. That is true. Is expected to be set in Vietnam or Pacific Front, which we possibly believe it could be, but we're going to keep on going and see if this is actually true. It says here COD 2020 is Vietnam or Pacific Front according to sources. The rumor mill for this year's upcoming Call of Duty title is already well underway, but in this article, we want to cast our gaze even further than the later half of this year to the edge of 2020, with Sledgehammer Games will be releasing their next Call of Duty. A very reliable source has informed Gaming Intel that COD 2020 will be set in either Vietnam or Pacific Front. Now, as you guys know, what you saw with Sledgehammer's last Call of Duty, they made Call of Duty World War II. They based it off of World War II, setting all the timeline or all the events that happened back in World War II. It was like that whole feel. It was pretty slow, pretty boring, and we all know World War II, it could have been better, but like I said, Fortnite kind of took it down. But even the game itself, it was always so slow. It was kind of boring. It wasn't really something like exciting. So I don't know how Sledgehammer is really doing when it comes to making a fun game. Black Ops or Treyarch has always been on top of their things. Infinity Ward has kind of, I guess you could say, struggled since Infinite Warfare was a complete landslide of just turning into shit. And then Modern Warfare series has always been okay. So hopefully they'll be okay this year. But moving on here, it says the information comes from an incredibly early stage of the game's development, and since informing Gaming Intel, our source has become disconnected from the project. But nevertheless, if the game develops on its current course, players should prepare for another historic Call of Duty next year. Longtime fans of the Call of Duty franchise will know that Sledgehammer has already attempted to develop a Vietnam-based Call of Duty in the past. They were taken off project, which was intended to be a third-person shooter to assist with the development of Modern Warfare 3. It also says a game set on the battlefield of Pacific Front seems a somewhat more likely approach for the third Call of Duty development studio, following up 2017's Call of Duty World War II. That game focused primarily on the battle up through Europe, and players didn't get to visit any of the more exotic theaters of war. It says here, in any case, Sledgehammer Games creating a Call of Duty game rooted firmly in the past makes a great deal of sense from a marketing standpoint, hot on the wheels or hot on the heels of Black Ops 4 and Modern Warfare 4. A trip to the past would be a welcome breath of fresh air or after more modern and futuristic games. As always with leaked information, it's worth taking at least some skepticism, especially when you consider how far away Call of Duty 2020 release we actually are. Now, after reading all that, I want you guys to let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like I said, it's very far away to actually jump on board and say that Call of Duty 2020 is going to be this or it's going to be a certain title. Because as you guys know, with Sledgehammer Games, they had their down times with World War II. It could have been better, but it wasn't. Infinity Ward, it's their time this year. Black Ops or Treyarch is still working on Black Ops 4 right now. It's a complete success. In my opinion, it is a really good Call of Duty game. Modern Warfare 4 shouldn't be like the biggest, best game ever. I do not think so. If they could make it that, I give them a round of applause because they're going to need to do something great to beat out games like Black Ops 2 and MW2. Then you also have the idea of Modern Warfare 2 Remaster coming into the series. Are they going to actually remaster the entire game, kind of like the way COD 4 Remaster was made, and just kind of like change it up and then throw like supply drops in there, throw a whole bunch of new type of stuff in there and updates? Or are they going to just leave the game the way it was, where it was just the multiplayer campaign, all that type of stuff? But like I said, this has been the 2020 Call of Duty information guide. Like I said in the beginning, if you guys want to enjoy this video, do not forget to hit that like button. It's always much appreciated if you do so. And also, if you guys are brand new to the channel, do not forget to hit that subscribe button and turn that notification bell on before you guys click off the video. If you guys are always interested in staying up to date with Call of Duty information, Call of Duty Black Ops 4 information, or just Call of Duty in general, and whenever the new Call of Duty comes out, I will have information always on the channel whenever stuff leaks about the brand new Call of Duty. It'll always be here on the channel. But if you guys want to follow me on any of my social medias, links to everything are in the description. And if you guys want to check out my sponsors, links to all my sponsors as well as the codes to get yourself some discounts on all the websites are down in the description. So if you guys want to go ahead and help benefit me very greatly, you guys can do so down there. And if you guys want to go ahead and cop yourself some of the Hype Nation merch, you guys can do so by clicking the link in the description down where it says merchandise. It'll take you guys directly over to my store, and you guys can cop yourself some of the Hype Nation merch. It's not required, but if you guys want to rep the brand, feel free to do so. But without further ado, guys, it's been your boy Hype. I'll catch you guys next one. Have a great rest of your day. Peace!